These messages from the office are sometimes, of course, as you can see, from the car, sometimes from my kitchen, and always intended to bring you some information that'll help improve your life when I can. Health, wellness, food, cooking, simple things that I know that can just brighten up your day, week, and whatever. In this case, I'm distracted like everyone with the weight of the world and this upcoming election and all the BS and discrepancies, hypocrisies, all that kind of stuff. So I don't know, I just feel like it's my duty, even though I'm 1, 2, even 2.5, 3 songs behind because of all this BS. I feel it's my duty to share some of this with you, so check it out.
Injecting drugs for animals and horse.
And people telling them to.
Oh my God.
What person? You know, you talk about cancel culture and who to shame. Ivermectin, a dewormer, really?
They are shaming themselves. No one has to shame them. They're shaming themselves.
No, they need to be shamed.
Yeah.
They need to be called out and shamed, brother.
I'm sure that the financial imperatives and the imperial imperatives are nothing to do with the position that they had way, way back in the sepia-coloured days of 2020. The past is a different country. They do things different there. Well, let's have a look at what Chris Cuomo's saying in 2024.
I'll tell you something else that's going to get you a lot of hits. I am taking a what do they call it? Like a regular dose, whatever. They're trying to build up of ivermectin. Ivermectin was a boogeyman early on in COVID.
You couldn't talk about it.
That was wrong. We were given bad information about ivermectin. The real question is why? Everyone's going to say Joe Rogan was right. No, Joe Rogan was saying, yeah, he was right.
That's amazing. No, Joe Rogan. No, wait, actually. No, that is true.
But that's not what matters. What matters is the entire clinical community knew that ivermectin couldn't hurt you. They knew it, Patrick. I know they knew it. How do I know? Because now I'm doing nothing but talking to these clinicians who at the time were overwhelmed by COVID and they weren't saying anything. Not that they were hiding anything, but it's cheap. It's not owned by anybody and it's used as an antimicrobial, antiviral in all of these different ways and has been for a long time.
For malaria for over almost 20 years.
Yeah. So, and my doctor, who is now my doctor, was using it during COVID on her family and on patients. And it was working for them. So they were wrong to play scared on that. Didn't know that at the time. Know it now. Admit it now. Reporting on it now.
We knew it at the time. We were reporting on it then. We said it then. And we were censored then.
Theology professor at the Catholic school I went to was a guy named Riley, last name, and he had been drafted by the Green Bay Packers.
Nope, so Mr. Riley, last name, did not get drafted by the Green Bay Packers, and that whole thing was an absolute lie. Weird.
But I'm going to shut down the virus. I'm going to shut down the virus. I'm going to shut down the virus. Well, I'm going to shut down the virus.
Omicron now surges everywhere with astonishing speed.
Look down there. Well, here's what I do. Let me tell you what the health experts have said to me. And it's not because I'm unique and president-elect. It's because of my family. They strongly urge that if, in fact, we're going to have Thanksgiving with anyone,
no,
that we limit it to a maximum. They suggest 5 people, maximum 10 people, socially distanced wearing masks, and people who have quarantined. So Jill and I spent this morning, like many of you, trying to figure out what are we going to do for Thanksgiving? How are we going to do it? And we've narrowed down which family members and that they were tested, initially tested in 24 hours.
That was real? I thought I dreamed that. Oh, God.
Right? What this means is that we can get there with vaccines. We can end this thing. Right? Instead of the virus being able to hop from person to person to person, potentially mutating and becoming more virulent and drug resistant along the way, now we know that the vaccines work well enough that the virus stops. with every vaccinated person?
No.
So, what do you call it here at the White House when 10,000 people illegally cross the border in a single day?
So what do you call it, Peter, when GOP puts forth a wait, no, you can't.
Green?
I'm answering. Okay, we're gonna move
You're
on.
answering
No,
a question with a question? Okay.
no, we're moving on.
Green,
moving.
please.
In the back. Go
Now,
ahead.
you said you were
Go
stopping
ahead,
the
in
flow
back.
at the border.
No,
10,000
I tried to
migrants.
answer, Peter, I
okay.
tried to answer the question, you stopped me. Let's go.
A vaccinated person gets exposed to the virus. The virus does not infect them. The virus cannot then use that person to go anywhere else. It cannot use a vaccinated person as a host to go get more people.
No.
That means the vaccines will get us to the end of this.
I tell you what, many of us are still going to get COVID, even if we take the precautions. Unfortunately, this COVID is still with us. I think I used it.
With my pen and just that microphone. Oh, seems like drama, I know. So let me tell you what's been on the download. See, TikTok, spending time with rhymes, and I know damn well when it's time to shine, but I can see your thoughts like, where's my man? So let me share, I've been collecting fans.